And we are live. I'm checking out Falcon version 3, and we're going to get started in just a few minutes. This is another spontaneous live stream. So while I'm waiting for people to join, hopefully some people will find this interesting, I'm going to tell you a few things about Falcon and about UVI in general, and then we'll dive into some interesting sounds. I'm going to show you the basics of Falcon. Really hope this is going to be fun for you. So first of all, UVI is a wonderful company. They have tons of virtual instruments and plugins, effects plugins. So if you go into their menu here, you have products. Sonic Pass is their subscription. Then we have Soundware, where you can find all kinds of virtual instruments. And then we have the instruments, which are basically the UVI workstation, which is completely free. And then we have Falcon, which we're going to talk about. Now, in the effect department, you'll find different effects like compressors and phasers and delays and things like that. I have covered many instruments and effects in my channel, so check it out. If you can't find anything, just let me know and I'll be more than welcome to, more than happy to guide you through this. So let's see what exactly we're talking about when we're talking, what's in Falcon. So Falcon version 3 is, they call it Creative Hybrids Instrument, but definitely it's more than that. Hey Jason, thanks for joining. I'm just hanging out here. I'm just checking out what's up with Falcon. Obviously you already have that, but I really hope that some folks will join here, people that don't really know Falcon and maybe get excited about Falcon. So definitely fun to see you here. And yeah, so what we have in Falcon, and I'm going to show you that this is an ecosystem. This is a platform for you to create virtual instruments and synthesizers. Of course, there's a lot of presets, a lot of sound sets that they have, like sound banks that they have. I'm going to show you that as well, which you can use. You don't need to know anything, but definitely you can create something on your own. You can very easily, with some basic knowledge, you can create a lot of very exciting sounds, and there's a lot of depth, and even there's a programming language you can utilize to create some cool instruments and different things around this. So yeah, so Jason here reminds me that this is right now on sale. So I would, go check it out. It's definitely worth the money. So I'm gonna put a link in the chat so all of you guys can easily use my affiliate link. And this means if you buy Falcon through this link, I get a little something that gets me going with a cup of coffee a day or whatever. So let's dive into this. And I know that people are gonna join as this live stream progresses, and I'll probably repeat some stuff. So let's start with some basic concepts here. And you can see this is how Falcon looks like. And I'm gonna really guide you through this in a moment. But on the right side, you can see all of my sound sets, all the sound banks that I have. And in that case, you can consider Falcon as a player, something just like any synthesizer where you can use presets. So that's pretty standard stuff. And I'm going into the Falcon Factory Revision 2 that you will get with Falcon 3, and you can see the categories and we can go into arpeggiated, and I'm gonna just grab something like I always do. I go for the ARP Voyage, and then you get this screen here with some things that you can play with. But listen to this. Right, so first, before I go on, Jason, if you're listening still, if you're still here, let me know if everything sounds good. And I don't know how it sounds. I really love this patch. So let's try another one before I even go, anywhere else. Right, so we have things like that. So this is the arpeggiated bank here, and I can try some more stuff. It's a little loud. All right, I can definitely do something about that. Let's get this like 5 dB down. So what you can see here is that we have this little user interface, which is pretty simplistic. And if I go into different categories, let's go with rhythmic, for example. And I'm gonna go with this BS Groover. You'll see different screen here, different graphics, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is that we have these controls here. These are macros that are mapped to this sound preset. Right, so these are rhythmic presets. And we can try something else, like maybe sweeps. Right, and we have all kinds of macros right here, so we can play with them. Obviously, the mod wheel plays a big role in this. Let's try another one, and again, I've not even started to tell you what's up. I mean, what's going on here, and we'll do that after this preset. So let's go back now. Let's rewind and go back to our very basic idea behind Falcon, and let's see what's going on. So in Falcon, we have the left column, which you can see here. These are parts. So you can see we have a part, and I can add more parts. So this is very, very cool. I'm going to get a bass, and I'm just going to randomly get this one. I'm going to drag and drop it right here, and I'm going to set the MIDI input to Omni or 1, whatever. This one also can be Omni, and now they will play together. Right, and if I don't like this diverse A thing here, I can change that and just drop something on it. I can and more parts. And I can again set this to Omni. And I can change it. So that is the left side. And on the left side, what you can see is that this is basically a multi. So if I save this, if I'll go to this hamburger menu right here on the top, I'm going to click this, you'll see that we have references to multi. So multi means a bunch of parts, and each part runs a program that is the sound that we hear. So this is the basic structure, the top level structure. So I can save this multi, save it as something, I'll call it whatever. Yeah, something like that. And now that's it. So I have these three parts. But now let's go and just clear this. I'm gonna just clear the multi and go and find myself something else, something new. And let's see, like a pad. I'm gonna double click, it's gonna load. And I'm going to show you something super interesting. So right now on the top here in the middle part, we have info, edit, which looks like a spaceship, effects, events, modes, and mappers. And this is way beyond the scope of this live stream, obviously. But I'm going to give you some hints of what it is that we're looking at right now. So the philosophy behind Falcon is that we have oscillators or samplers which are mapped to keys on your keyboard, and they are contained in different layers, and these we'll call them key groups. And then we have the layers, and finally we have a program, and all that program is just sitting nicely into what they call a part. So what we can do here, we can look at this. This is it looks very complex. I'm going into the 3 view right here on the left side, and now I have a little bit more clarity, I hope, of what it is that we're looking at. It's pretty small, and again, I'll try and break it down for you. So we have a part, that's the part, what you see, arrival, that's the part. So again, that's the part, arrival, that's its name. And you can see we have script processor, which is something that will do all kinds of interesting things, and we have some effects. You can see that we have a 3-band shelf, an EQ, low pass, all kinds of effects, but then we have 2 layers. So I'm gonna open them up, I'm gonna look into one of those, and you can see that we have a sampler. So this is layer 1. It has all kinds of effects, and then eventually we have a key group. And in that key group, we'll find this stretch, this thing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear everything up. I'm just going to clear it up. Yeah, Jason, that's true. The script processor is basically how we can see the fancy interfaces. Not only that, but basically, yeah. So I'm going to go, this is an empty part, and we're going to start and create some sounds here. So to get started, to create sounds, what we see on the bottom here is the keyboard, and we need to assign something that will play. So when I'm playing, as you can see on the screen, when I'm playing my keyboard, there's no sound because there's nothing going on. There's not an oscillator, or there's no there's no sampler. So I'm going into this tab right here. So we have the banks, then we have a search, and then we have sounds. So I'm gonna cancel that, the indexing, because that was a mistake. I don't want to index things right now. It's going to take pretty much forever. I'm already very sorry that I've clicked that. So we let it finish, and I'll tell you a little bit more. So in Falcon, we have two types of sound making machines. We have oscillators, and we have the samplers, and there are different kinds, and every release, every version of Falcon, they are adding more types of oscillators and things. So now I think I've screwed things up, and as usual in my live streams, always something going on. So we can wait. Okay, cool, good. So we have sample based and synthesis. So I'm going to start with something very simple, like this texture, right? We have texture, and we have rain tape, and I'm going to just drag and drop that on our keyboard. Now, if I would go and just place it somewhere here, right? So something like this. So it sounds like texture. And I have a drop down right here, all kinds of things, like let's do this bell hit. And this one, I'm gonna change it to cello. Right, so I've created something. What I can do is I can remove that. Let's remove it. Let's remove this one as well. And I'm going to try and find something else, something more interesting, like a basic wavetable, or maybe bowed strings, which is new. So I'm going to get that one. Let's see. Let's go with a staccato, and I'm going to drop it right here. So now what I can do is I can stretch that one to the entire range of keys, and I basically, I don't want to go there right now, but basically every single key on your keyboard can have its own sampler or synthesis based oscillator, and I show this in my videos, so check my channel for that. Right, so we have this bowed string. Right, so it's all across our keyboard, and we can play. But now if we'll go to the left right here, you can see that we have a new part, a new program, layer 1, and key group. This is our key group, and inside that key group I have bowed strings. And by the way, automatically I get this amp envelope, and if you're not familiar with amp envelopes, then this is how you basically tell the sound to behave over time. I'm not going in there right now. Right, so just to make things interesting, we can add some effects, and I can add them right here. So we can get a reverb, a diffusion reverb, for example. Or we can remove that one, and I can go and have reverb, like let's go with the spark verb, hall, classic hall. Right, and what I can do, again, I can remove that bowed string, or I can click this drop down and change that to something else. Like let's go with this this one. Right, things like that. Now, if I'll go into the effects tab right here, we can definitely see what's up with the effects. And as I'll add more effects to this, you will see them here. But for now, what we have is the key group, this key group. And yeah, let me just read the comments here. So I have Matthias asking or telling, while Falcon seems amazing, I'm wondering, I have Plugin Guru Unify, which means I can layer different plugins in any way. I also have Phase Plant. Would Falcon give me any advantage or overkill? Whoa, that's a good question. Jason probably can answer that actually, because he does have the Phase Plant and Falcon. I can tell you that I understand that Phase Plant, again, it is a synthesizer. It is modular in some ways. You can build and do a lot of stuff, but from what I understand, Falcon is a beast. It's something you can really create very complex and very interesting instruments on your own, or run tons of libraries. It's very similar in one way or another to Contact, so it's a little bit different. You're not able to load any third-party plugins into this. It's UVI Workstation. So I'm sure I didn't really answer your question exactly, but you need to dig into that. So it really depends also if you're the kind of person that builds your own instruments and know your way with synthesis and synthesizers. So, and just to exemplify this, I want to just go back to the sound banks and show you some more stuff. Okay, so you can build your own synthesizer, you can build your own instruments, but here, for example, we have things like let me show you Quadra, things like that. So I'm gonna load this one. It's gonna take a little while because this is sample-based instrument. So this is a four-part instrument, arpeggiated or sequenced. Right, and if you go and purchase this one, you can run it on the free UVI Workstation, but also if you have Falcon, you can dig into this and see exactly how it is programmed, and you can change things. You can mess with this, or again, as I said, you can definitely build your own instruments and synthesizers. Right, let's see some more stuff. So running those sound banks has nothing to do with Falcon, in a sense that if this is what you're looking for, you can run this in the UVI, in the free UVI Workstation. The reason that you would want to have Falcon is if you're planning, if you want to do sound design and create your own sounds. But I do want to give you some examples of the power, the things that you can do with Falcon. And it is very, very, say, very deep stuff. And what what I do want to show you is some of the scripts players that we have inside Falcon. So I'm gonna just give you another example here. It's gonna load, and you can see everything how it is laid out right here on the left. So it's loading. Right, and if we'll go into each of those sounds, this is Quadra. If you go into each of those sounds, you can see the sound that is loaded here. And there's the arpeggiator. This is pretty complex stuff, and you can go into the edit mode and edit things. And so now I do want to go back, just a step back, and show you some more basics of Falcon. Again, so I'm gonna clear everything. Let's just clear multi, go back, there's nothing here. And I'm going into the synthesis wavetable. I'm gonna drag a wavetable synthesizer right here. So this is a wavetable synthesizer, just like in any regular wavetable. But if I'll click this drop down here, you'll see that we have a lot of things to choose from. So I'm gonna try and just select something like let's go with this phaser one. Right, and again I have the amp envelope. Right, and what I can do now is, while I'm here, I want to show you the scripts. And there are scripts and modulations and things like that. So we can go right here, key groups, wavetable, you can see this. And what I want to do is go and show you a few things in this layer right here. So we can go into effects or events and just add some stuff right here. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go into the key group or into the layer, right click, and there's event processors. So I can do things like this, add an arpeggiator. Right, and let's see where is that arpeggiator, and you can see it right here. Yeah, where it is? Where is it? It's hiding somewhere. There you go. So it's hiding right here at the event, right? So we have effects, we have events, and we have modulations. Right, it's right here. But what I'll remove that one. So I can add event, and we have script processor, and there's tons of stuff here, like under sequencing, like a Euclidean key sequencer, which you can program. And I wish I knew how to program that, but there should be some presets. Right, and let's try something else. I can go with arpeggiators, and there's a ARP Creative. Let's go with Odyssey. Right, things like that. And again, clicking this one, chords. And again, I'm gonna remove that event processor and go to the script processor. We have harmonization, chord banks, scales, tonal harmonizer, physics, balloons. Boy, so there's a lot of things that we can choose, like snowflakes. right? So there's a lot of things that you can add on top of the sound that you're creating. And I can add effects right here like delay, and there's the dual delay X, classic, alter echo. Right, and I can remove this script processor just to let you appreciate how this sounds as it is. And I can add also the reverb, spark verb, and or diffusion. Right, and don't forget that this is the wavetable synthesizers that we have. Right, so I can go through this. And very easily, what I can do is right-click this and assign this to add modulation wheel. Right, so now the mod wheel is controlling. And I can add again script processor. We have physics, balloon. I don't like that one. Let's see, sequencing. We have wave sequencer, snowflake, slice, rain. I don't know what that is. Right, and I can change the speed for each one. Oscillator ARP. Right, so let's remove that one. Let me see where that is. Where is the oscillator ARP? Hopefully it's under ARPs. Ostinato, we have staccato, we have offbeat, triplets, sequencing. There you go. And again, you can change the effect or the script from here. So right now we're on the ostinato ARP. I can change that. I'm not going to do it right now, but you can change the speed here. Change the panning. Intensity and octaves. Right, so formant filters. So we can definitely let's remove that one. Let's remove the right. I can add filters, filter, and we should have the formant somewhere here. I don't remember. Formant crusher we have. And we have some others, but we do have. By the way, they did add the Vosim, which is a vocal kind of oscillator. But you're asking about the filters, so there should be some interesting stuff over here. Phaser filter. We have Salon-Key filter, vowel filter. right? And we have different modes. Right, and I can right click this one and add modulation, get this into, for example, at the program level, a new LFO. It will go with the LFO. Right, things like that. That's pretty cool. And here on the bottom, you can see that new LFO that we've created, right? We have the amp envelope, then we have this new LFO, and I can change the rate, the frequency right here, and there's all the usual controls. So again, what you can do is, if you're satisfied with this part, you can create another part, or and they will play together, or you can create another layer. So right now we only have layer 1. What I can do is right click right here and add a new layer. So now I have an empty layer, layer 2. You're asking about modulations, so there's a whole list of modulations that you can use. There are step envelopes, for example. We have other stuff, smooth, random, scripting. You can do all kinds of stuff. If there's draw your own, I'm not sure. I would say that they should have something, multi-envelope maybe, right? You can draw things like that. No, that's Matthias. That's totally fine. I'm here to try and answer questions. I'm not the world #1 expert in Falcon. I just love this. So, but yeah, so if that's, I think this is what you've asked for. So yeah, you have this and you can assign it any way you like. So for example, what I can do here is, again, I can just go and assign this to something. So it's really easy. Jason is keeping my back. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you something. So I can go with pluck, harmonics. Let's go with fifth. I'm gonna drop it right here. Right, I'm gonna drop it here, and this is it. Right, and let's use this envelope to change the start point, or maybe detuning. Right, you can do that as well, and or what we can do is change the brightness, things like that. So let's find something interesting that we can use this new multi-envelope. Right, let's see what would be interesting. Yeah, I thought I'll find, okay, chorus. Right, so I can go with the chorus tuning, right click this one, go to the add modulation, and we have all kinds of options here, and you can see we have the add modulation. We have the external and internal layer program, and on the top here you'll see the multi-envelope right here. So this is the one for us, right? So it's right here. And you can see how it runs. You can see the red dot. Yeah, let's just solo. Oh, I get it. It's very quiet. That's the pluck. You know what? It's very easy. What we can do is just change that to something else. I'm gonna just remove it and get something more interesting for us. So let's go with this one, with the new Vosim. So I'm gonna drop it right here. And by the way, I can remove this one. Right, and again, this is the formant. Right, I'm gonna right click that one and I'm gonna go add modulation. I'm gonna go with the program and or layer, right? Program, and because I've added this multi envelope to the program level, and I'm gonna go with this. Right, things like that. So this can be very complex or very simple, whatever works for you. And now I can get both of them together, both of these layers, layer 1 and 2. And again, I'm going to show you what's included in each one, and you can see the breakdown here. Right, so pretty simple on one hand, but also very complex on the other. Up to you how to run this. Nice, right? So that is very, very cool. But right now I want to stop for a second and just ask you guys if you would like to support the channel. Just very basic stuff here. So I've got a new plugin shop, and if you want to support my channel, all you need to do is buy your next plugin through my shop. It's called UVI Audio, obviously. And I work with all these companies and many, many others. So you can see the partners right here. And it just takes me forever because, again, this is not my day job. This is not what I do for a living. So it takes me a lot of time to add all these plugins. But if there's anything you're interested in, let me know and I'll see what I can do for you. I usually can get you some discounts. And here you can find things from UVI. And I got all of them. It's just a matter of time to add them to the shop. We have Sound Iron with tons of stuff. And I got also, I'm working with East West, which actually they have a sale right now. Right, so if you're interested in that. So this is just sponsoring whatever I do in my channel. I have more than 700 videos covering all kinds of stuff like virtual instruments. So yeah, And if you have any questions about any of the plugins, anything at all, just let me know. I'm super easy to find in Facebook. You can find me under Facebook, UVI Audio, and all the links are in the descriptions of my videos. So you can find me here. Let me know what you need, and I'll get you the plugins. And there's a lot more. So if you go into collections, you'll see FabFilter, for example, right? You can buy that right from me. So if you just get something here, you'll see all the details, PayPal, and you're good to go. Again, the license key will be updated in your account. You can use it in the vendor's website. So you're not really activating the license key in my website. You're just taking that license key like many other shops out there. So yeah, Matthias, I know how it is. Let me try and help you out. If if you need more help, if you're thinking about buying this and you have more questions, watch my videos, my earlier videos. I do explain some stuff over there. So if you go to UVI Audio, that's me, and we'll go into videos. I wish I could just search something here. My God, there's no search. Search UVI Audio Falcon. All right, UVI Audio Falcon. You'll see part 1, part 2, part whatever, and there's a lot of information there. Yeah, that's a good point, Jason. Yeah, you can start with $25, see if you like it or not, and whatever. But you can also, by the way, and this is for everybody else, you don't have to buy Falcon in order to run the soundware. I mean, all these sounds, all these packages, you can run all of them in the free UVI, workstation, right? So all these quadras, all these other, just many other libraries, and you can run them. It's very similar again. And I'm saying Contact. It's just compare this like Contact and Contact Player versus Falcon and the UVI workstation. So it's very similar in concept. So as you can see in Falcon here, I got all these libraries. For example, we have this lovely piano, the Model D, very famous one, just dry piano. I can load it up. It sounds very good. I wish I knew how to play piano. So this is very dry, right? But what I can do is I can either go and add some reverb here. Right, let me show you. I can go effects. There's reverb here, spark web. Right, it's not turned on. All right, and there are some other stuff here by UVI, very creative stuff. Prime 8, for example, that's very good. 808 drums, which I covered in my channel. We have String Machine, which is wonderful. And there are other companies creating stuff. And there's, by the way, yeah. Yeah, Jason, absolutely. So you know what, guys? I think I'm done here. It's getting late, so I'm gonna get a shot of my Warzone tequila, and I'm gonna raise a toast to all my friends out there in Israel, fighting for our survival. And gonna get this drink for them, and then I'm gonna show you some more stuff if you like. So we can check out Pianotech, which is awesome. So cheers to all the soldiers out there. May the force be with you. That's strong, man. That's my Warzone tequila. And I'm gonna show you now something else, Pianotech, and we'll finish this video with that. And I'll do some more live streams very, very soon. So I'm gonna switch the camera to camera number 2. And again, on the bottom of this live stream, there's all kind of things that you can do. By the way, just check this. Show your support to UVI Audio. Don't be shy. Let me show you Pianotech. So I'm also a reseller, an official reseller of Pianotech. So if you go into UVI Audio, I should have Pianotech somewhere here. That's mod art. I got the mod art Pianotech 8 Pro and standard. There's other that I need to add, but I got them all. So this is physical modeling piano, and not just piano. Actually, there's some more stuff there. So let's see that and end this live stream. Thank you so much, Jason. I also got something for you. Jason is a member of my YouTube channel, so I'm gonna show you what that is, and I'm gonna send Jason something very soon. Pianotech. So this is Pianotech 8, and so let me show you that. So this is right, but let me show you just very quickly what is a member. So if you go into my channel, this is my channel, you'll see a few things. First of all, you can join the channel with a subscription, and that will get you, first of all, to support the channel, and it gets you like a free access to myself, and we can schedule one-on-one sessions, get special discounts and coupons and free plugins now and then whenever I can. So that reminds me to send Jason something cool very soon. So Jason, just going to be tomorrow. But anyway, here we also have the community tab where I update with various deals and videos, and there's polls and stuff. So there's a lot of things. Anyway, so this is Pianotech. It is physical modeling. It is calculating, and it is not just using the samples, but it's only also calculating how all the strings in the piano should behave when you play whatever you're playing. So if you're playing a single note or a chord or different melodies, whatever you do, it will calculate so it sounds as natural as possible. Now, if you click this drop down, you'll see I have the Pro, I have everything, Pianotech Pro, so I have all these libraries, not just piano. We have acoustic pianos. I also have electric pianos. I have chromatic percussions, steel pans and things. Let's try some of them. Okay, so first of all, we have the Steinway D. And again, I'm not a piano player, so you have to excuse me. And one more thing, you can create hybrid instrument by combining two different sounds. Yeah, I should definitely put in my my sustain pedal. There you go. Now I have my sustain pedal. And now nothing works because I'm on mute. Right, you see the sustain pedal. Right, so that is the Steinway, and Jason just mentioned which one did you mention? The Grossian. This one. So actually there's a whole bunch of them. So we have prelude, we have felt, we have recording. So there's so many options here. So if you're looking for top quality piano, this is one of your best choices. But not only pianos, what we also can find here is electric pianos. And there's all kinds of settings you can use here to tweak the sound even further. We have the action, we have the bounce. Right, all kinds of things we have here, and I'm not going into much details, but you get the idea. Right, and we have the condition, mint and warm. There's a jet over my head right now, guys, so hopefully you don't hear it, but we have a bit of a situation here in Israel, and I don't want to go into that right now. It's totally insane. So over my house, there's a whole bunch of jets right now. Right, so we are worn out. Let's see what else we have. Let's go with some of the new stuff. So they've added a classic guitar, and there's a whole bunch, by the way, it's not just one. So classic guitar, there's a sub menu, and we have warm, arpeggio, alla piano, prelude, and so on. Let's try the arpeggio actually. You can see the fretboard on the bottom, and we have all kinds of settings that we can change and tweak. And what I want to show you more is we have layers, morphing layers here. So I'm going to go into this one, and we have classic guitar triple. Cool. We have layers, and you can see the layers right here. So I can clear all the layers and go and add triple guitar. I can remove that one. Let's go into concert harp. And I have the morph and layers and morphing. And it tells me, please select a preset. So I'm going to select something. And I'm going to go with steel handpan. Right, so this is the piano tech again. If you're looking for really good piano, this is a good choice. There's some other stuff over here we can try. Right, and we have vibraphone. And what we can do to finish up this video would be to maybe do something interesting. So, hey, Jamie, if you're looking for a good piano, if you're out there looking for a good piano, definitely check the UVI Model D. It is very good. It sounds great. Check my channel for the video covering that one, and I have a whole bunch of videos covering a lot of piano running demos. If you guys see any of my videos and you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, I want to see how this one sounds," you get in touch with me. Send me a MIDI file of you or whatever playing, and I will send you the rendered audio, and this will get you maybe some idea of how it sounds. So how about that? So anybody, if you guys want to check out something, you just send me a MIDI file, you get back some audio files. Yeah, so I'm just thinking, let's add something on top of this one. And we have the UJam new reverb. So this one is not just a reverb, it is just awesome. Because it does have the filter right here and the finisher. So for example, I can add like a delay. Right, and it has all the usual things, but we have different modes. We can go gated. And there's the mix. Right. If you want to create gated effects, we have basic, warm, with diffusion and dumping and modulation. But the finisher is also some interesting stuff like movements. We have, let's go with this tape stopper. Now this is super cool. And the filter, see how many filters we have, even a bit crusher. And let's change this one to Sea of Resonance. I'm gonna change this one to Tube. Right, and we can change the vibraphone to handpan, dreamy. Or, by the way, we can go with any of the other UJam finishers. This is without. Sorry about that, and wait. And I think that is basically it for today. So big thank you guys for tuning in. I truly appreciate this, and I'll see you guys very soon later this week, next week, with some more stuff. And if you guys want to see more Falcon, let me know. If you want to see something else, maybe some contact libraries or maybe some other things, I have tons of stuff to show you, and I really love going through this. So let's try and do another live stream maybe tomorrow same time. And if you have any questions or anything, again, let me know, and you can get in touch with me through my Facebook, which is on every video. And also you can comment on this video, not just in the chat, just below the video. Yeah, I got the affiliate link, and I super appreciate if you use it. It's on the top of this chat, and also in the description of this video. I'm gonna put it again, but don't worry about that. That's all cool. Here it is again. And truly appreciate that. If you by the way, what you can do is I think there's a demo. You can just download the demo, just check it out for a few days, and see if you like it. So if we go into instruments, Falcon, right now it is 200 euros. I can try and find out. Okay, no, it's you still have time until November 5th. So definitely something you can try out. I think they have a demo. Let me see. I really don't know. Where is the demo? What's new? Tech spec, in-depth. I don't know. No demo for Falcon. Oh my God, I think they used to have and now they don't. Sorry about that. So no Falcon demo. So you can watch my videos or my, he's not my friend, but he's another YouTuber, Venus Theory, and he is awesome. So you can watch his videos and get more in depth on Falcon. Hey Jamie, again guys, you can use my affiliate link. That will get me a little bit of something to get going, but you don't really have to. It's really up to you. And if you need any help or advice before you're going to buy anything, you can always check me out in Facebook, and I'll try and help you and show you some stuff. And I'm reminding you that I have this little shop here, this plugin shop, myaudio.studio, and I'm an official reseller of all these companies and many more, and I'm adding new plugins every day. So there's a question here by Matthias. I know you can't fully answer this, but do you think they will implement multi-core support in the future? I can definitely ask them. If you please send me a note in Facebook or just leave a comment or whatever, I will send them an email tomorrow and see what they have to say about that. All right, guys. So definitely appreciate everybody joining this live stream. I'll try and be here tomorrow or Monday same time. And if you have any requests, anything that you want to see by UVI, and you can see I have tons of stuff here, all kinds of sound banks that I have. So maybe I have it. If I don't have it, I can try and get it for review, and then we can schedule something. And obviously I have pretty much everything from Native Instruments, so if you want to see anything like that, just let me know. Right, guys, I'm ending this live stream right now, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you. Peace.